Nothing we say is investment advice. Please pause on all 3 pages of this disclaimer and read it.
Good morning, everybody. Cowboy here, and it is 8:31 a.m. EST. And I actually created that thumbnail that you saw where price hadn't gotten down to support, and it appears right now, well, it's very clear the price has made its way down onto support, and that's with the eurusd. So today we're going to take a look at this. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, NASDAQ, and anything else that you might ask for in the chat in the comments section. Right now, if you're watching this video afterwards and you have something that you want to see on the charts, just ask for it. Leave a comment on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also, free algo links in the description. So go ahead and click on that. You get free algo. It's a video where I show you how I make algos, how I turn them into code, and what traders do in order to connect them to their exchange so it can trade for you while you're not there. It's just an example. You'll have to optimize the algo. You will have to optimize. Wow, can't talk today. Jesus, you know what? Long story short, you got to optimize it before you do that, right? Okay, so this is going to crash through. I mean, I'm just looking at price action, not even algos, right? And this is probably going to crash through. There is another support for the euro down here, but understand that today's ECB refi rate. And that's going to happen in an hour and 15 minutes, a little bit less than that, an hour, 12 minutes. And this could just do all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, this is the 3-hour chart. And if you take a look at the lower time frame, we can see oops, hold on a second. We can see the local price action on this, right? And it was a pretty substantial move down here. Now, what's going to happen next? Let me take a brief look at the data here. Yeah, this will continue down. This is probably just going to break right through. Now, that is pending whatever happens with Europe. Now, if they do decide to cut rates, I don't know how much left they have to cut. Let's see here. The euro's at 2.15, so they got, rounds in the chamber if they want to cut their prime rate, if that's what they even call it over there. So we might get a bounce, right? Like if I just had to guess what's going to happen, I'd say very minimal bounce right here and then a move down, or it could actually have a technical bounce that gets played with prior to the data and then heads down. But anything can happen. I wouldn't even trade this until like it's right before the announcement. I wouldn't try to predict what's going to happen to this in the near term because there's a lot of chicanery that happens before these announcements. So look how drastically it moved down here and it just bounced like nothing. I mean, it bounced really hard right at that level, which was a prior support. Right now, as it stands, it is breaking through the bottom. So there is a good chance this will continue down. It's already showing, but understand this could pop right up. This is a decently long extension down that we're looking at. And I never sell into these things. I look for anytime, let's put it this way, anytime I have sold into these things, I end up getting hurt, right? Because, it's going to keep going, and all of a sudden, bam, you're screwed. Especially with the euro. The euro is known for liquidity grabs and trickiness. So I would look for a move up, and if you don't get it, then you don't get it. That's what I would do. You do whatever you want to do. I will be hose A, and you will be hose B. Let's move forward. Let me see. I got a note here from Mikko. I should be on YouTube, my friend. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Let's do this. Copy. And we're going to send Mikko something here. Got to send Mikko an invite. I know Mick wants to come on and trade. We're going to invite him on. We usually do that before the show. Apologies, Mikko. Your invite is in your inbox. All right, good. So, yeah, I mean, look, if you have a way to trade this kind of price action, then do it, right? I would be real careful with the euro at this time. Just leave it at that. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. A lot of markets got shook yesterday, and this is because Jerome Powell said, there's no rate decision for December. So the markets did take, a small move down. Compared to what it's done over the past few days, it hasn't really done much. It's really just been ranging around those highs. That's all it's been doing. Just ranging around the highs. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, guys. And not to say it won't head down further. I do expect this gap down here to actually get filled. So it would be a healthy thing for the market to make its way back down here and do whatever it's going to do next, which probably is going to be sideways and up into November. We'll see. I actually expect October to October's going to close up, no doubt. I mean, I don't know that the move down is going to happen before the end of the month, which is like tomorrow. So we'll see about it. Whether it goes up or down, it doesn't matter. We trade what there is to trade, right? But this is a solid move down, right? Based on the FOMC and then the European Open. Actually, it was before the European Open. It was the futures market a couple hours before that. Took a tumble as well. So it is what it is. Now, let me look at the data. Everything's bullish on this, really. A little bit of vulnerability on the daily, which would contribute to maybe price coming back down to fill that gap. All right, now, is it going to happen today, tomorrow, next week? Who knows? It could take a while. You might see it just range here for a minute and then fall. Eventually, the odds are decent. It's going to come back here. And really, it's actually more decent. The odds are more decent that it'll come back to 25,408. But really good odds, it's going to come down to the 25,600 level. Okay, so that's just a healthy pullback before move up to cover the gap. And the last time we had a gap like that, it covered in, covered's the wrong word, but it filled. It took like a month, right? Price, that's not true at all. That's not true. Take that back. We talked about that yesterday. It took like a day or two right here. We had the gap, and it took almost 2 days to fill the gap in the futures market. Now, tomorrow, the futures market will close, so we may end up seeing it happen on Sunday. And again, tomorrow being the end of the month, is kind of funky a lot of the time when it comes to the way that markets move. A lot of times you have these institutions that need their books to look a certain way, and you will end up seeing price action do things that are not decipherable on the charts towards the end of the month. And that is today and tomorrow. Let's go ahead and move on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it's going to maybe head down further. I did have a partial possibility situation on here. What I mean by that is I had a secondary route that price might break down further. Now, price did trade, and by the way, this prediction was made for Algo Factory. So I did predict very accurately that price would rally up a bit, although it rallied higher than I thought, and then move down to touch 109 or the high 108s, right? And it did that, and it actually appears like it's going to head down further. So your support that we had back here is still pretty valid, which is around 106. We might have price dip into the 103s or not. We're going to see if price bounces at 106.5 and heads back up. And that's Bitcoin for you. Ultimately, it does appear, let's take a look at the data really quick. We are, again, in a new world with Bitcoin, possibly. Now, whether or not that's going to translate to a new paradigm on the charts is another story. But the higher time frames are technically still bullish, might have a gasp left in them, but we are looking at a pullback in that. So is the bull market over? I have talked about this enough. I don't need to go over it too much, but I expected the bull market to end somewhere in this green rectangle. So either later this year or early next year, and anywhere between 120,000 and 160,000. And it has touched that. So technically the bull market could be over. We don't know that yet. There are a lot of metrics that say, no, it's not over. That just remains to be seen, right? We're at that point where either it's going to be over or not. Okay. So now let's take a brief look we're going to stay live here. We got Miko in the background. Actually, Miko is really with us right now. He's muted. And we're going to have Miko do some trading. I'll do some trading. We'll see if we can grind out a profit today for everybody to see it. Now let's take a look. Let's look at the USD JPY. Very bullish right now. And I don't think that bullishness wants to end right away. I think there's going to be some more time for this to head up. And I think it's going to grind up at this point. So it's going to be like, it'll continue up with some pullbacks. So I think this trajectory continues. I think on this move up with the Japanese yen, you're looking at, just kind of buying pullbacks. And then one pullback might come down a little deeper and then grind back up. But I don't think the trajectory upward is going to end anytime soon. Yeah, I could be wrong, but there's a lot of political things going on in Japan. And essentially, it may be that Japan is going to get back some sovereignty. I was listening to Tom Luongo's market report, and one of the things he talked about was there is an agreement at the end of World War II that essentially is making Japan like a vassal state of the U.S. And that politically or legally that way. And I think Trump wants to get rid of that and give Japan back more of their independence. Now, I have immense respect for the Japanese culture, always have, and that was before it was cool and everybody liked anime. I've just always liked the culture. I'm of that age, and you growing up in a certain era when Japan was really really killing it, and so I got a lot of the a lot of their culture in my media and stuff like that. And either way, I think that their nation was so amazingly industrialized. Like they have so much talent over there that I believe, despite what you're hearing about, oh, their economy is really bad or their debt is really high, whatever it might be, despite any of that, the reality is a country is going to be worth whatever it can produce. And when the Japanese want to, they can produce, and they do produce. They're an industrial nation as it stands right now. They have heavy industry. They do a lot. So I think a lot of money. I think the Japanese yen might be going through some changes. And I think that, unfortunately, the carry trade is not unwinding. That's one thing we're not seeing just yet. I don't understand the whole of the situation, but I can tell you that right now, over there, their stock market's doing really well. The Nikkei is doing great. And so the cheaper their currency is, the better that does. And on top of that, the Japanese yen tends to get stronger when the stock market gets weaker. And if you look at the stock market, it's not getting any weaker. It's just getting stronger. Yeah, sure. If you zoom in, it's like, oh, we're falling. But look, just go to the daily chart. That is not a weak stock market. And as the US equities and the Japanese equities get strong, the Japanese yen tends to get weaker. So USD JPY tends to go up. And we're looking at a very strong uptrend. And that's what I'm looking at, right? That's the kind of some politics I need to understand a little bit better. But to keep it really simple, those politics are aiming towards a strong market, and a strong market tends to mean a weak yen, and off we go, right? Okay, good. So, Mick, if you're with us, go ahead and hop on, and we'll see what you got going on for some trades. How you doing? We got no audio from Miko. Miko, I know last time you didn't have audio, you had to reset your computer. There was a lot of stuff. And it's my mistake for not sending you a notification earlier, so we could have had this hashed out before the show. But I cannot hear you under any circumstance. I heard something. I heard like a little tick on your microphone or something. Oh, I think you're on. I'm hearing noises over there. I'm hearing a noise like you're touching your microphone. Okay, we'll give Mick some time to figure that out. Again, that's my apologies for not having Mick on to get that figured out first. Oh my goodness, wow, look at that. Massive head and shoulders breakout. So this is what's called the head and shoulders bottom, this move. And this is just dollar strength. In fact, if you look at most charts with relation to the dollar is getting very strong, very popular, money flowing into the dollar. Let's zoom out a bit here. Yeah, so it's a good strong move in the dollar. And I did predict this. If you look at this chart, I predicted that this would head up. It might, and this is the Dixie. We don't really trade the Dixie, but this is the dollar index. This is the dollar compared to other currencies. And for the dollar to get stronger and the stock market to get stronger, that tells you money is flowing into the dollar and the stock market. So money is scared, honestly. another update for a lot of our listeners that like to kind of learn about some things overseas. The what do you call it? The electronic, the digital euro, that whole thing. A lot of us in our audience don't like that. I'm not into it. A lot of Europeans really don't want it. And it looks like Lagarde has had to back off on it. It looks like the digital euro is going into, it's going to be tabled, which means effectively, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Looking for a possible trade on this. Okay. I'm just going to switch over to the Japanese yen really quick. Still can't hear you, Mick. Let me go see if Mick's sending me direct messages or not. Give me 1 moment. Okay, yeah, no direct messages from Miko. Yeah, it looks like Miko might. Miko, remember last time we had a microphone issue, you just had to turn off your computer and turn it back on. So that might be the issue. So if you, yeah, he's gone. All right. So Miko will come back. Back to the Japanese yen. I think I'm gonna maybe scalp this one here. Do a little scalpage. Like I told you, this one just wants to continue up. I've been watching it for a little while now, since I've been awake for a few hours, and every pullback is getting bought up, right? So this is like the higher time frame prediction, right? But if I just look here, my algo just pinged for a move up. Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to come back down and grab a little liquidity, but it might be worth a little scalpy scalp. So I'm going to drop down to the 1 minute. Now, the best place where I might be able to grab an entry would be down here at the bottom of this range, somewhere like that. And then have a trade that heads up a bit. I would use, so the length of the trade on this gets a little bit messy on these low time frames, right? But if you look at the most recent pullback, and then you look at the most recent extension after that pullback, I mean, technically there's a little pullback right here, but it still continued up. Now we're seeing sideways. So once this sideways is done, it's probably going to head up based on Fibonacci. And my targets would be somewhere up here. Stop loss I can have pretty tight. I would keep it below structure. It's a massive trade if I can get it, right? So this would be that trade. Now, I think because of this massive risk to reward ratio, I don't mind taking a quick position basically right here with the same stop loss. Let's see. Are we going to get ourselves a pullback? Let's hold off on that. One could enter right here just to get something on the board in case it takes off, because the risk to reward is so massive. Because there's like not a lot. I'll zoom out here briefly. So understand that this is a possible trade as well right here. If somebody, it's a 4-to-1 and price is already down in this area. So it now is a 5-to-1. So, getting a position here is not the worst idea. Let's bring Mick back on. Mick, how you doing? No sound from Mick. All right, we'll get that figured out. Again, this is not Mick's fault. It's my fault for not sending Mick a notification earlier. I was just having a wild morning and kind of have a lot going on these days. Again, that's why we haven't had the market report the last week or two. I have been snowed with some things, and I've had personal issues. I've had not personal issues. I've just had personal things to handle, right? You got a couple kids and you got to, this and that and the other. Sometimes you got stuff. One we're coming to a possible good entry right here. Let's see. Let's see how well this holds up. We'll take our brief entry out. So it's now at what could be my entry if I really wanted to take the trade. I mean, what an amazing risk to reward ratio this is, but I'm actually holding off. I want to see. I mean, it's bouncing right off that entry. It's not a bad place to go. Wow, look at that. Bounced right off the entry. Looks like I did call the right entry on that one. Essentially, it's a range bottom. You might get a move back there though right now. You might see it. Yeah, see how it's kind of grabbing down. That's why I didn't want to enter on this. But I'm just looking for something in the algos on the very low time frame, looking for some data to come through that can say, okay, go ahead and enter, right? Let's see here. Yeah, see how it continues down? It's a range bottom though. Woo! We're almost there. I mean, I know Mikko's like, he should have taken it, mate. I know that's what he's thinking. So I'm already past 1-to-1 risk to reward on that. But I just saw something that I didn't like in that chart. Yeah, see, we might get our opportunity again. If it comes down to this line, I'll go ahead and take that trade. It'll be a nice, kind of a double situation. This is what I'm seeing though, is that on the 5-minute chart, I'm seeing some metrics that have me thinking it's going to continue down and stop it out. See how it doesn't want to break these highs right here? And do you see how each of these highs continues to be lower? That's kind of a bad sign. But if this range can be broken, especially that high right there, then that's actually a decent entry as well. It's a little bit safer. Let's see what just happened.
Testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mick. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. So I had to go back to the old earphones.
Yeah, what happened? I guess the mic there's not that great. Not working for you?
No, well, the headphones are working good. The new headphones I bought, it's a gaming set. Headphones are working sweet. Just the actual microphone itself does not seem to work for whatever reason. So I don't know. Maybe I have to have a bit more of a play around with it, but no, doesn't seem to be working. Next time I might
Maybe
actually just try actually buying an actual microphone.
Yeah. So whenever you get a new mic, you have to go through a couple of settings. You get your system settings, and then you have your you have the StreamYard settings, and then you have your browser settings. Yeah. And all three of those need to point to the new mic.
Okay, it could be it. Yeah, well, like I said, the earphones are working sweet. They're working fine, so don't know what the deal is there. But yeah, like you said,
so there's always going to be a separation between headphone, like earphones and microphone in your settings.
Oh, okay.
There's audio input and audio output. So you first have to go to your system, your actual computer, go into your audio settings, look for your input, aka microphone, and make sure it's on the right one.
I don't know, whereas we'll have a play around with that, I don't know, another day or something like that, or later on. Always,
look at this entry. If you're looking on the screen there, look at this entry right here. I had something in the charts I didn't like, so I didn't take this entry. If I'd have taken it, I'd be like 3-to-1 right now.
Beautiful. What's that on?
USD JPY.
What is it on?
The USD JPY.
Let's have a look. Actually, am I sharing screen or not? Actually, no, I haven't yet. There you go.
You haven't yet, but I'll pop yours up there.
There you go. Share screen. JPY. There you go. That's the weekly ready to roll.
Nice. Do me a favor, maximize your screen there if you can.
Yep.
Make it so that all the other stuff is gone. It's on the top right of your screen there. It would be
full screen mode. That
there
one
you
there.
are. That's it. Now let me make it
Getting the hang of it.
easier. Yeah, right. Yeah, it takes a timer too, doesn't it? Anyway, either way, first of all, it's good. Just to give you a quick Yankee welcome. Thank you for coming on, Mikko. It's always a pleasure.
Not a problem.
We appreciate that. Switch my camera.
Not a problem. Anytime, man. Like I said, anytime. I'm usually up and trading anyway. So, yeah. Well, basically, I'm only on one trade at the moment. I missed that. And that was from earlier on today. Had a good one on the British pound a little bit earlier on today. What was that? 132.14.
Okay.
132.14. I got into that. Where are we? Share this tab instead. All right. So 132.14. Let's go here. Got a nice one earlier on today. It was roughly when I was working this morning. So when that would have been around here sometime.
I'll get rid of this as well so you can see it
a bit better. All right, so yeah, got up to a nice one there a little bit earlier, and yeah, got out probably a little bit too early. What did I get out at? Jeez, I can't even remember what I got out at.
Off goes the JPY.
Taking off like a rocket, is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been scraping money out of it all morning. So we'll see. We'll see if we get.
It's been a good one to trade, but it looks good. Just nothing but up, up all day.
Well, and even yesterday, I was able to. The FOMC was a dud, but I still yanked some money out of that. So one does what one can.
Yeah, well, exactly. Jeez, that's definitely a nice day in the office. That one. Yeah, I scalped it a couple of days ago. There was a couple of nice little scalps a couple of days ago. But then I just had my eyes off the ball there. Yeah. And yeah, it's probably because end of the month as well. End of the month, so everything's heading into the US dollar. Same as the stock market's looking terrible today.
Here, check this out, man. Hold on a minute. Let me bring this up. Look at this one.
Check what you got here. Oh yeah, cheers.
Right.
Oh, yep, beautiful. That's a hell of a nice trade. You missed that one, didn't you?
I did. No, I did and I didn't. But let's just say that I don't have the entry I would like.
Nah, fair enough. Oh, well, as long as they're still making money, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I could buy a stake.
Yeah, same. You know what? I got the same predicament today. Exact same. Last night, I put this order on. Put the order on the Nasdaq. Was it last night or this morning? I think it was this morning before I went to work. Put an order on for 26. Well, on the futures, Nasdaq futures, 26,246. Got it, but I only had a small position. I was going to work. Plus, I had a few burns during the week as well on the Nasdaq. So I had other trades on as well. So there was not much left in the account. So I was like, oh, whatever. Put a small one on. And yeah, I'm up 260 points.
Yeah, right. It's just
so nice trade. I got peanut. I got stuff all on there at the moment. So spewing.
The what do you call it? I got a buddy of mine who he took his edge, translated it to code, and I have that too. I have it going. It's being tested as we speak. Right. So you gotta test everything, make sure it's good, make sure the code is right. But once you go through that process, which can take quite a long time, oh, you know what? Let me put my screen back up here. I'm going to go ahead and actually do this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here to the, we're on the 1 minute now. So I'm going to go to the 10-second. I don't trade the 10-second chart, folks. I'm not a crackhead, but I use it. I use the data on the 10-second chart. Okay, so we just had this little pullback into, I'm going to enter a trade, first of all. Let's go along here. Yeah, good. And put my stop below this structure. And then we can have this trade right here. Okay, so here's a bit of a trade for you. Entry at 154. Well, my real entry is a little bit lower, but we'll just leave it as is. And what you've got here is, let me zoom out here. So you got this, it was a breakout, and it had this range. And then price very briefly pulled back into this range right here. And now we got this. Now, breakout trades are good when there is volatility. And right now, there is volatility. So I'm at a little bit better of an entry here, but I didn't share it here until just right now. So I'm going to leave it, like I said, as is. So this is a 2.6 to 1 trade, stop at 154.23. And it may take way less than what I just put right here to get to target. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I mean, I've got target kind of projected out to 920 New York. So, but at this point, things are looking like they're going to continue up. A massive possible pullback was eaten up by the market. So we'll come back to this, but here you go. Let me, okay, we're back basically to entry here. So we'll see if this fails or not, but it should be good to go. Let me go ahead and share this here.
Which one's that one? That's the GBP.
That's the JPY. Yeah, this one's been
USD JPY. Yeah.
This one's been printing money.
Keep it going, then. Keep it going.
Idea. Okay, so share that with
sorry,
the community.
I can't see it because on my screen you got the live button. Actually, I wonder if I can move that. No, I can't move it. All right,
I've got yours up on the screen now. So my trade's just going to go. We'll see how that goes. But I've got yours up there now. Everybody can see what you're doing. If you want, you could expand on the top right there next to the camera, so everybody can.
I need to escape that. What's the escape? Escape. There you go. All right, yeah, because on yours, basically where it says live, I couldn't see what you were trading. Basically, whether it was JPY or the pound.
Oh yeah, no, USD JPY.
All right, so I'll get.
But on your screen, if you like, you can. Let me see what that just does. Okay, don't do that.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this as well. Yeah, there you go.
There you are. Yeah, no, actually, it's even better. See where it says publish up there?
Yeah.
2 to the left, there's a square.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, not a problem. Just I like to have it on the other one, so at least that way I can change the time frames. This one I can't change the time frames.
Oh, okay, then go back to where you can.
I've got to jump straight out for that. So, all right, let's get back into that. So that's the 3 hour. I think this is going to be one of those let it ride, especially it's the last day of the month. The thing is, every single time I say let it ride, it ends up giving it all back. Mate, I've had too many days like that on the Nasdaq the last couple of weeks. Oh, all the indices, let it ride. Let's see what happens. Let it ride, and you just watch it come straight back up. It does your head in.
It feels personal sometimes, doesn't it?
It does. It just makes you want to grab that laptop and smash it against the wall.
Well, I had a trade this morning like that. I had it. See this breakout that we're experiencing now at the JPY. It was about to break out, but then it was like the market comes to a point where there's just like not a lot of traders, and then that's when the fuckery happens. And so literally, I clicked the button to enter. Like I clicked the button to enter, and it goes again. It's like, oh, you son of a gun. I know for a fact my little tiny trade does not matter to these people, but it feels a bit personal.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Same as this one. I thought, I don't know if you can see this trade right now. The S&P. Yep.
I can see it. Yeah. But if you can put the short box on it, that we can all see it.
That one?
No, the short box. So the green and red.
Green and
short
red.
Position. So
I haven't got this trade. I'm not on this trade.
Okay. I got you. Understood. I thought you were in it.
Get back over here. So this one here, no. I ended up missing this. I'll just go spend a little bit more time with the kids before the show. I saw it hit here and I thought, this is actually a nice trade. Top of the Kumo. Everything else should be good. Yeah, it's gone past the 6,900, so it's done a bit of a flush from here. Taking out the stops. Everyone's sitting at 6,900. I'll leave it a few more minutes, see how it goes. Next candle. Oh, it just kept dropping. Next chance we got is in 24 minutes, I suppose. See what happens in 24 minutes' time when the market opens. We'll see what happens then.
All right. As you're doing that, I'm just going to throw mine up so everybody can see. I'm going to go stop to entry on this trade. So JPY is past a 1-to-1 USD JPY. It's past. Are you able to see this, Mick?
Yeah, I've just clicked onto yours now to have a look. Cheers, that ended up taking off. What are you on, the 10-second chart or something?
Say again.
Looks like 10 seconds. Looks like you're on the 10-second chart.
I don't trade the 10-second chart. I just use it for data.
Yeah, for looking.
Yeah, if you're trading even the 1 minute chart, I trade the 1 minute chart. Either you know what you're doing or you're a crackhead, maybe both. The 10-second chart here is in fact for data purposes. I am scalping, so it helps to see granular data. So let me put yours back up there so everybody can see. I'm now at the first
all good,
target.
Leave it at yours.
Leave it here, okay.
Good. That's looking good, man. Yes, this is taken off. I saw it pull back before, and I thought, oh shit, okay, you're in trouble. Now
no. I've been tracking this for like 2 days, bro.
Yeah, well, it's definitely looking strong today. I don't think the dollar's going to stop today by the looks of it.
No.
I'm regretting getting out of my my pound, the British pound position. Got out way too early on that.
Oh, you were GBP. You were GBP short.
Yeah, I was earlier on today. What's that? 32.14.
I'm going to take
mine's 1.3214.
I've got stop to entry on this one for anybody watching, meaning that this trade now is free for me. It's if it stops out, it means that I've just lost nothing. So I'm gonna take it off the screen and we'll put Mick back on.
All right, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to take it a bit more easy today instead of going so crazy like we have the last couple of shows. So yeah, pardon me if I'm not going to take so many trades today. Plus, it's a wild night today. It's just everything's dumped so much already. So what do you go for? Everything's dumping. Everything's pumping. Jeez, you just got to try and find anything.
At that point,
euro,
if it's
euro, I don't even want to touch the euro today. Well,
no. The euro's gonna be exciting in about 7 minutes. We might have you go over there. You might get some opportunities here.
Yep, 7 minutes actually. Yep. 7 minutes. Yep. Oh, but then again, we've got market open coming up in 20 minutes as well. The action's going to start by the looks of it.
Yeah,
all right.
So, I mean,
where are we up to?
With all that, I don't know if you look. There are two ways to go about things. If I'm going to trade the news, we talked about this yesterday in the private live lab. I get a trade on and then have it to where I'm not going to lose anything, just like I've got right now with the USD JPY trade, right? With that, the other end of it is if not, then I let the news come out and then I trade I trade the volatility afterwards, but I really try not to gamble right as the news comes out. I'm either in a trade, stop to entry, or wait for that to happen and then worry about it. It looks like you're going to get a bounce up to maybe the bottom of the cloud there. What do you think?
For which one? The euro?
What are you looking at now?
I was just looking at the Euro JPY. Yeah, JPY. Euro JPY.
I would say look for a top of the bottom of the cloud.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah. No. Not with the news.
I'm on a 3 minute there. So what is it? Yeah, I'm not touching it until the news. Otherwise, yeah, probably. If I was going to look at an entry, back up here at, I'm on the 3 minute bucks. Let me change this actually, 10 minute. I'll get rid of that so everyone can see a bit better.
You're bouncing off the cloud top there.
Oh yeah. Can see it there. Now I can.
Might be something to look at if it were not the day that it is today, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'll put the alert on there anyway.
Well, if you look back, you're actually at one of your tall candles too.
There's a lot of support there as well.
Yep. You're at the top of one of your high volume candles from the past as well.
This one here, yeah.
Yep.
I see which one you're talking about. That one there.
Yep.
It's actually this one here by the looks of it.
That's the winner, huh?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to put a little box on there, see what it does. No, it's already hitting that alert already. So which one is it? It's this one, yeah.
We know, Chicandina.
Let's see where this one goes.
Let me add some music to this. Let's go with here.
Right. You know what? I'm going to drop it in here. Yeah, sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Got some music to trade with.
Well, I'm going to move around and see if we can find. Here's some of the ones that I actually created. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one from. I think that was
live.
Algo, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Algo live. That was
That's
a
the
cool
one.
idea. It didn't yield anything. And it ended up, I forget what the issue was with that, but it wasn't getting, like, having it consistently
Not
live,
offensive.
there was an issue with it on the computer, so I stopped doing it.
No, fair enough. Was it successful, or how was it going?
Say again?
Do you know how it was actually going? Whether it was trading well or?
The algo, the live algo I had just going.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it's that particular algo is great for scalps, right? So you're not going to do like I've done today and get this takeoff breakout type thing. You're going to enter, grab your money and run
I see. Yeah, quickly in and out then.
in and out. Yeah, it's you're getting 20-30% of a move.
I'm just looking for anything at the moment. What do we got? Let's take this. Geez, Bitcoin's looking pretty nasty.
Oh yeah, that's Bitcoin's rough.
She's got to start holding this 108 by the looks of it.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Let me just move over to that on my other screen here so I can talk about it. Let's go to Bitcoin. And now the camera's off. I can look up at my high screens without people looking up my nose. I got a screen way up high here. But if I got the camera on, and people are going to see how many, nose hairs I have. Yeah, it does. I think if Bitcoin does not bounce at 107.9, then we're going to see 106.7, and then next down is 103. But that double bottom at 103, I think we'll see how it goes.
That's definitely got a hold. Otherwise, we're going into the below hundreds, more than likely.
Yep. I'm gonna get out of this.
I've already liquidated a lot of the BTC anyway. So
yeah, I mean, for those of us who are in this game, like
I've got too much left.
In January.
What are we? I started getting out roughly around then. Yeah, January, February. Just bits at a time.
Screen up.
Gets to a certain level. Get out.
Let's see here. Okay, so I exited the JPY trade here because my algo pinged. Right now, normally I would try to either maximize the gains or, whatever. But the algo just pinged for me. Like, okay, I got to get out, otherwise I'm going to risk all the gains. So, we're probably going to come back for more. But now the excitement's going to be here for the euro. So I'm going to flip over to that. Okay.
Actually, we're getting up to euro now, so time to have a look, I suppose. What have we got? Yeah, bouncing off that kuna so far. Yeah, we've still got another minute to go.
We'll come off this.
Pick up USD. USD is getting a bit of love as well for now.
Yeah, it's euro's coming right off the support. You know what? I bet you they're gonna. I mean, look, we know it's probably going to be either a hold or a cut in rates for the euro. And if I zoom out, you see this strong support at the euro. If there's a hold or a hike, that's another story, right? We might see this pound up. I don't know. It would make a lot of sense for the announcement to be such that it bounces right off support. Or the other choice would be it breaks below and it just melts. And I'm not going to even try to get ahead of it. I'm going to put Mick back on the screen.
No, good. I'm just having a look as well on the daily. There's support everywhere here.
Yeah, I'll let you do. Since you're kind of like ready to go, we'll let you on there. But
I was just having a look like you, Matt. There's supports everywhere on the daily.
Yeah, supports everywhere. But I can tell you the euro is bearish as hell.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I could, you know what? On that 30-minute though, we could see some like algorithmic reason for a bounce. It just all depends on the data, which is a minute ago. So let's see what they said while we're talking.
Yep, I'll let you do the honors there. I'll keep an eye on what's going on. They held interest rates.
They held.
Not going to do too much, I suppose. What we'll soon see.
And I mean, price is unaffected.
So far, there's nothing going on. Yeah, exactly.
It's just weird.
Price
at every level, weekly, daily, 3 hour, 30-minute. It's SMI bottom dips. So but whatever happened, I mean, look, it might be that Lagarde, whatever is said, excuse me, whatever said during the presser is what matters. We'll see, possibly. But I can tell you that the euro's just against the dollar is very bearish. Whatever happens, if it's a pop up, I think it's going to be temporary.
Pretty much everything's getting hammered anyway against the dollar. Even the pound, the pound's getting a little bit of love. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 15 pips. 15 pip bounce. Not too bad.
3 minute there.
Yeah. What else we got? Indices still getting hammered. Yeah. They're all still getting nailed. Yeah. Oh, the Aussie's still getting nailed as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we're looking at dollar strength more than other currency weakness.
I feel like short in silver, but I just don't want to.
I mean, I would not short silver right now.
Yeah,
not right now. No.
Well, there's a possible trade here, but it's probably got more sideways action, to be quite honest. But there's a shitload of support in here.
Yeah, I mean, Algo's.
If it's going to reject, I know it still looks like it wants to keep going. But if it's going to reject, it's probably going to reject from here.
Silver, I think it's going to grind up, but it's not headed down. With silver, I think what you're going to see is it grind up to maybe 50 or maybe 49.50, and then it's going to head back down. I think it's going to grind up a bit right now. And when I say head back down, I mean just like, to the local range. I don't mean like continue down past 44. You're calling sideways action, and I agree with it, but I think you're going to see either 49.50 or 50 before the day is out.
That'd be good if it does anyway. Yeah, I hope so. But I was on this one here. I missed out by 30 cents. Well, what was it? I had an order on for what was it? What's the low here? I had it for 45.30. 45.30. It hit. What was the low? 45.55.
Gotcha.
It's a bit unlucky, that one. 20 cents. But oh well, is what it is.
Yeah, right.
But I did catch the low the other day. What was that? The 40, the one in the 46. I think that was 46. What was it? 46 something. So it must have been this one around here. No, okay, it must have been 47 then. Yeah, 47. Got a bit of a bounce up anyway, but yeah, I got out. That was a nice little rally. It's just, mate, it's getting a bit gnarly to trade silver at the moment. Plus, like I said last time, the spreads are just huge on it at the moment.
Yeah, no liquidity.
It's all check around. What have we got at the moment for a spread?
What is this? Spreads are like almost 3 cents right now.
Yeah, 3 cents at the moment. That's actually not too bad.
That's
like
not
I said,
bad.
I think a couple of weeks ago, I saw it at 15 cents. 15 cents a couple of weeks ago. That was just nuts. I've never seen it like that.
Much, isn't it? Well, so the thing about silver was, I think it still might be, but it was in backwardation so bad. So that what that basically means is that people wanted their physical, right? And I'm talking about institutional players wanting physical silver. So it actually cost more to get physical than to hold a futures trade, which is not the way things usually go. If you're going to hold like a month-long expiration of futures trade, you're going to have, it's going to cost you a little bit more than getting physical when you're not counting premiums. So we're still in backwardation. But when you are heavy backwardation, you should have less liquidity in the market because people aren't in futures, they're in physical, and that's where you kind of get some crazy spreads. But I know I'm getting a little deep on that, and it's not always the way it works, but I'll stop talking and let you trade there.
No, well, good, mate. Like I said, I'm just trying to look for something myself at the moment anyway. Jeez, what was that euro? There you go, off the cloud. Yeah, to get that bounce off the cloud. I'll just share it. Euro yen, got I wouldn't really call that much of a bounce. What's that, 10 pips? The Euro USD got a little bit of a better one. About 10 pips as well, nothing special. Let me drop that back down to 10 minutes. Just looks like it's about to roll over again. That looks like it's about to roll over again, more than likely. And the Euro USD.
All right.
10 minutes. Let's check out the 3. Yeah, sorry, not much on today. I'm just still sitting on that NASDAQ. What, we've got 8 minutes to go there. I wouldn't mind trying to get an entry in this, where are we? The S&P. I wouldn't mind trying to get an entry here. Like I said, I missed that one. Yeah. You know what? Let's do some draws. I'm going to do some draws. See if we can get anything. All right, where are we? There. Like 10 minutes. Where's the foods? Try some. Seven eight six is here. So we've got 6887. I'll move this alert down in here. Hopefully we can get that on the open. Just looks like it's going to be one of those down days today. Who knows if I'll get that opportunity. All right, what else have we got? Let's go back. 10 minutes. If you say anything, let me know as well. I'm just doing a bit of scouting at the moment.
No, I'm kind of letting you do your thing. I've noticed that the more we BS, the harder it is for you to focus. So just kind of staying quiet while I scout.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm just having a look myself.
I'm watching for that JPY trader to ramp back up because it's going to.
USD JPY. Oh,
yeah, it's going to ramp back up. It'll end like at some point. At some point it'll tire out as things do. But I think we have more gas in the can on that move up. So
yeah, it's looking like it wants to start ripping again. Actually, what did I see? I saw it. I think it was on the weekly or something. It's still got a shitload to go. I've only got one support up here there's one support. Let's see what that is. All right, so I've got something marked out at 154.75, but I think it goes to 154, close to 80. It's 154.80. So there's still another 50 pips in it.
Sound about right.
Well, for your next support anyway, or your next major support. But I think that was on the weekly, I saw that.
Yeah, it's right at a delicate time where it could flip back. I think it's actually, like you said, I think it may be getting ready to rip again. It's like right there. But I'm waiting for some things to show up before I go along. Let me bring this up to a lower time frame.
You can see right here, basically, look, this one here, 154.78.8.
Mm-hmm.
There's the low here. No, it's not that one. Oh, there's heaps anyway. You got this one. Where is it? This one here. There you go, 154.80, 154.77, and there's heaps of them in this area. There you go, another 154.76, even one here, 175. So 75, there's still another 40, good 40 pips in it. And then you got the fib up here as well. So if it blows through that, you got the next fib up at 156, 156.20. So it's still got plenty of legs.
Yeah, it's right at that point where it's either going to rip back up or not. And I'm not seeing what I need to see on that. But it's like right there. I think it's going to come up from here.
We've got 4 minutes to open. 4 minutes to open.
Yeah, you know what? Let me throw my screen up. We'll
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
you
some
go
price
for
action
it.
here. So I'll take yours down here. So what we've seen here, right, is the true, you know, we had this top right here at the top of the prior move up on which we placed this fib. So price broke out, pulled right back to the top of that same level. So that's a decent entry. And the smart way to go about it would be to have a long sitting right here at the top of that box. Right, and let it just come back down and grab that. I got a stop loss probably below some of the structure back here. So kind of where I've got it right here. That's a nice 3-to-1.
That looks like a nice entry. Yes, get some people into some shorts as well. People will start shorting. They start seeing it come down to there.
Yep.
Just retest that little box like you said. Head straight back up again.
Yep, that's
Sounds
what I'm
good.
seeing.
So where are you going to? 154.
154.28. So I'm going to have an order right there. See, there it comes. I'm going to have my order right there at 154.28. Let's go limit. Place stop loss. Where's my limit order? 154.28. I'm going to have my stop down at 154.20. That's good. Increase.
All right, no, that's it. I'm just going to duck off for 2 minutes before this open. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll see you then. Take profit at 154.52. Here we are. It's going to be a nice trade. Okay, so my limit order is here. It's about to get hit. You see the trade on the screen. And if at this point price ends up just, you know, tapping out and going down from there, then it'll be the end of the move. Like, it'll probably head down even further. But I think we're in a decent trade. It hasn't hit yet. They got my order right there at the top of this box, and I think it's going to dig into there for liquidity. So I'm going to share this setup. USD US here. Nope. I got to copy this. Copy image. USD JPY setup. Idea. Limit order. It's per screen 154.285. Okay. So we're just waiting for price to come down and grab that liquidity once more. And it may act as a double bottom. So what we're looking at on the screen here is a double bottom formation, quite possibly. Price comes down, rotates up, and then grabs this bottom and heads up. It may not happen. I may miss this trade, and that's fine. I'm not going to stress over that. Don't do that. I want to keep that on the screen. Take this off. Yeah, it's not quite ready. It should pull down before it goes up, and it may simply kind of grind down here for a bit and then head up. It might be waiting for the market open. We'll see about it. So there it is, heading towards the order.
All right, I'm back.
Just letting it come down to the order.
No worries. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, you're right about the that Kumo trade there on the Euro JPY.
Oh yeah, let's roll back to your screen.
No, that's all right.
I want to see what you got.
Bounced,
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep.
bounced 20 pips already, 20 something pips already. Yeah, and same here, the Euro USD as well. I'll just share that. Euro USD as well had a bit of a bounce.
Well, yeah, but you have that Kumo on the top. Perhaps you should consider, taking.
Yeah, I probably should have taken that one.
Well, you could. Yeah, it's
the other days we were doing the trading, I probably would have taken that, but I've been a little more cautious today. That's it.
No, what I mean to say is that you have a coming up where that's going to tap that Kumo, where you just were that last screen. I think that was the Euro.
The Euro yen.
Was it the Euro yen, that last screen you were on where it was kind of orange?
No, not the last screen. No, that's the Euro USD.
Yeah, if you look at the Euro, it's headed back up towards Kumo Club. You might get a short on that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, up here. Yeah, I've got an alert here. 115.
Okay, there you go.
1.15899. Yep.
All right. You're already on top of it.
Good eyes. Yeah, I'm going to wait for it to hit there. Actually, how's the USD JPY looking?
It's avoiding my order. It keeps bouncing above my order. I'll show you.
Look at your screen for a second. Yep.
See how it refuses to touch my order?
It got close.
Yeah, it's
getting
close.
Still got a bit more time.
There it is. See?
There you go.
I mean, if you look at that indicator right there, it's not ready to head up. So what's happening is this is grinding down. We'll just let it run, man. It is what it is.
I'm gonna put my alert there as well. So we got 28.
I think we're about to hit.
That's coming into it now.
I'm gonna let's let your screen be seen.
No, you can have it on yours if you like. That's fine. Show the audience.
I think we want to see if you're able to grab some wins. I want to get that on record. So if you got an order there, okay, I'm in.
You're in. Oh, mate, that Nasdaq that I'm on. Actually, I'll put my price and all that stuff on the short position.
Right.
Just let me know how JPY's going. I might even jump on that. Let me know if it starts turning.
The JPY?
Yeah, USD JPY. I'm just going to put the short position box on for everyone. Oh, I hate this bloody thing. I'll go back to my usual. All right, here we go. So, I'll put on 10 minutes. Get off. No, done with you. Remove. I haven't got a price target for it, but so I better chuck a price target on there for you guys. Even though I'll probably sit on this. Well, for starters, anyway, price target, I might get it to fill this gap today. That's a shitload of a drop, but yeah, my target that'll probably go into tomorrow. So 25,487. Let's do it like this. I'll have to remove this for now. Probably short position. All that 246. Yes, that is it. Stop is at 300. Oh, that's my trade on the Nasdaq anyway. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
So what's that? It's worth 13.26. We'll see how it goes anyway. At the moment, I'm up 325 pips. 330 now.
No, that's you can't even take the piss out of that. Do you got your stop to entry?
Yeah. It's already on stop to entry.
So you're permanent profit on that.
Yeah. Oh, look, there goes my entry on the S&P. Where is it? S&P. It's dumping away. There we go. Still moving
So
along.
JPY is gonna stop out for me.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why I was waiting. I was waiting for something on the chart, and this is why typically I don't do limit entries.
Yeah, at this time of the day, it's a bit tricky to market open. It's a bit tricky doing limit entries, unless you're doing wild ones. For me, if I'm doing a limit entry, I usually do like wild entries.
For me, it's just what's on the charts. It's just what there's something popped up in the algos.
Usually you get the spikes and stuff like that. So it's like, I'll just chuck it. Yeah, okay, it's going to go here. Usually it'll do a spike, and sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Where's silver? Silver, yeah. So it has gone down 10 cents since I said to take the short, but like I said, silver's just too nasty to take this trade. It quite easy to just go sideways for ages. What's the pound doing? Pound is still bouncing. I want to get back in around here somewhere. S&P is just hitting a fib right now.
All right.
On a day like today, I don't think I want to touch it.
Yeah, I would wait for. Well, I don't know. You know how it is. Like whenever I don't want to touch it, then it's like the best trade ever.
Yeah, it's starting to get a bounce, but no, I thought we lost you there for a second. The music stopped.
Yeah, I just switched to a new song.
Yeah, no worries. I think days like this is just when it continues just going down and down and down and down and down. Just no point even going along.
Money flowing into JPY. Stock market's taking a hit.
Yep, that makes sense. And that means that euro yen should be getting pounded shortly, and it is. As soon as it starts breaking that term, I might jump in. Euro yen. What have we got?
Yeah, see, my market's crossed up now, so I gotta wait to take trades. At least for JPY. It's now a mixed market.
Jeez, you can't say much on that, can you? That Nasdaq trade, as in the color was. What can we go for today? What can we go for? Euro yen. You know what? I'll have this on there. Got to try and find something today, yeah? Let's find something for everybody out there.
Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna flip around the charts to see if there's anything else to play. So the euro might be ready to go to be short. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
I mean, it is and it's not. What I think is going to happen with the euro is going to kind of pop up to that prior structure at about, if you've seen it on your screen there, like 115.75, 115.77. I think the euro is going to pop up to that before we see it head down, if not a little above that. So
you're talking about Euro USD or Euro JPY?
USD.
USD, we can jump back onto that.
Yeah, I think USD is gonna grab a little liquidity up top and then flip back over. I think it's.
What did you say? What your price level was? 115.80, 89.
Yes, sir. Right where your order is. It's probably gonna grab your order and head south. That's probably the one to watch.
Yep. I'll be waiting on that one. Euro yen. There's a little spot here. There's 40 pips in there. Where can I get my entry back? Fuck. What do we got here? Where's the high volume candles? Nothing there. Nothing there. What's the latest one here? It's this one sitting below it. Okay, what do we got? 10 minutes. If I get a little bit in here. What's that? Oh, it's already done it. 6. The S&P is getting a little bounce, not much. What do we get off that fib? It's only 3 points. Yeah, not even going to worry about that. Like I said, I think that's just going to continue just falling. Get there anyway. Let's have a look at that euro yen. Stuff it. I'm going to take the euro yen. Not the entry I wanted, but
I had my mic muted there.
No worries. No worries. No, it's going to bounce a little bit. Not just yet. I was just looking at a 1 minute chart. No, not yet. Actually, I need to drop my alerts back down for the NASDAQ. So I'm keeping an eye out for it. It's 65. All right. I'm going to have a look at the S&P. Probably that 6863.
We got the euro climbing up to our entry here.
All right. Good man. Keeping an eye on it. What are we at? 74. So we've got another 15 pips to go. Euro yen. Lucky I didn't take that trade. I didn't think so. And so I've got my other screen on the Awanda. 1 minute was already telling me not yet. Oh, yeah, BTC is just falling. I just had a quick look at BTC. 107,472. Down she goes.
Yeah, 105 and a half incoming probably.
What's the next? Yep, 106,700, and then 105, 100, and then the retest 103.6. USD still going. But Euro JPY. Lucky I didn't touch that Euro JPY. Lucky. Let's check out, see if we get any entries in this USD JPY. Is there any more longs? Share this one. What am I on 10 minute? Let's change it to 3. Just go back to 10. If I was going to go long again on that JPY, USD JPY anyway, there's a spot there, which is just bouncing off it right now.
Watching it. It's bouncing.
Let
me look at
we should have did this about 10 minutes ago, I suppose.
I mean, if you want a quick bounce, it's a good trade. But there are issues with it. I think it's actually going to revert back down. So I'd be looking for a possible short on this. We'll see.
No, you're right. I was just looking at the, what is it, the ADX or whatever it is down here that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
that's all coming down. Just coming back up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna ramp up a nice bounce at the bottom of that prior range, and then it's going to either top out at like where it just hit right now, or it's going to head up to the prior high and then probably reverse back down. I don't know that it's got the juice anymore. It would be quite a reversal for it to have the juice to head up from here, which would be great. I'd love to see it, but I mean, what a bounce though! Holy moly, that's quite the bounce.
You know what? I'm going to take this on my Nasdaq trade. I'm going to take
nice.
this off.
We get ourselves a win. What's
take
your
profit and all that?
Once you take it off, let's figure out what your risk to reward on it, because that looks like about a 4-to-1 that you got or better.
No, I'm not taking it off. I just want to take off this box.
Take the risk.
The take profit box and all that. Yeah, I just want to take that off. I can't see what I'm doing at the moment. There you go. I'll just put it back on later on.
Sure.
Maybe
you know
because I got the orange screen at the back, I just couldn't see the candles. Yeah.
What's that alert right there? Is that did you move your stop to that or?
Oh, actually, that's the S&P. Where is it? Yes, okay. S&P is still going. Let me share it. So I'm going to get rid of this as well. Do another one. Where's this going to? Possibly. Fuck, what a bounce that got. Cheers. Just as we were talking about that fib, should have taken that fib trade. Bloody hell. 30 something pips. What a fucking bounce. Nasdaq's still holding out.
Might be coming up on that short for the JPY.
USD JPY.
USD JPY,
yeah. Yep, good little spot for it.
Yeah. Is it working on your side? Or are you elsewhere? I don't want to distract you.
No. Yeah, I just had a look at your JPY.
Yeah, I'm not ready to short it yet, but I think we're.
No, neither am I. Not yet. Pound still hasn't come up to it. No. USD. No. I'm just on the S&P at the moment. S&P, yeah. We're low. No, I'm going to quickly check out the Forex. See if there's any news. What do we got here? I think the government council press conference. No, nothing lately. Tuesday, S&P's just fucking taken off. My goodness me.
Let's see, what am I looking at here? It's odd. One of my outputs is acting different to the other, so no, I cannot take that short just yet. No, sir.
Yeah, it's just saying that S&P's just fucking taken off.
What the hell is going on? I think my time frames are jacked up. 35.1. 35.1. 30. 30. What the hell? USD JPY. I think one of my trading views is messed up.
That's no good.
No. What's going on here? Oh, okay.
We got to drop it down to the 3.
Okay, we're good. Good to go. I don't know, that JPY short might have just passed us by here, or at least you might get a second knock on it.
Let's go into it.
Yeah. Flip the music around here.
Yeah, I might even take that short on the Euro USD. Oh, not Euro USD, USD JPY. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Yes. How's that pound going? Not yet, not yet. Euro, not yet. Nasdaq, fucking being a prick. That 88. So I'm just flicking through all these different screens at the moment. Let's get out of that. Display the WTI alert keeps going off. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get fucked. Yep, that's that Nasdaq too. It's been fucking me over all these weeks.
Yeah.
Just does not want to drop and stay dropping. Whenever you take the profit, that's when it just keeps going. Oh, mate. What have we got here? Oh, do I have to see it go all the way back up to here? Another 100 points. Fuck me. Oof. Lucky I didn't take that silver trade. She looks like she's going for it, like you said.
Yeah, no, there was too much bullishness on the chart for that one.
6887, damn it.
JPY short would have paid.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a quick one on the S&P.
Problem with JPY short is that the overall look is bullish, so you're trying to play a pullback. I'd rather let the pullback happen along.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the same thing as the silver trade. Literally same thing.
Yeah, that's 79. I've just put an order on for the S&P. Shit ass. For a limit entry order for 6887. 68879. So basically 688, 6888. That's basically sitting up here at the 786.
It's probably not. I mean, that's a sensible entry.
There's a shitload of support up here. Problem is, it's got another one right up here at 94. Another even better entry at 94. That's not too far. 6 points there. it's that Nasdaq. It's doing it to me again, isn't it? You're going to do it to me again, aren't you? Go fuck yourself. Let's get the little box on there. That's the high candle volume, or high volume candle.
Yeah, you're right at the top, aren't you?
Get back inside. I've noticed the indices do this. 9:30 gives you 9:30 just throws you around, and then by about 10:20, or about 10 past 10, she decides to make its move, its real move, whatever, for the day. So it's at about another 10 minutes. Oh yeah, S&P missed out. Come on, come back. I don't want the S&P because then that means my Nasdaq's going to keep going up. So in another way, don't worry about the S&P. Come on. Jeez, we've got nothing going yet. All right. Where's that? Actually, yeah, USD JPY. That short would have paid off so far. What have we got here? What are these indicators saying? You know, I haven't looked at was the Russell 2000. I'll have a quick look at that. It's like 14. This USD just wants to go a little bit sideways for now, doesn't it? Not yet. Euro, not yet. Euro's getting close, but the Euro USD is getting close.
Yeah, I think we get another bit of a wave down here on the USD JPY. I knew it wasn't ready to take off, but it may play around in that same range from before.
It looks like it's going to go sideways for at least a little bit longer. Yeah, probably for the next 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, which means it may revert to the upside by the time it is done going sideways. Maybe.
Yep, well, there you go. The S&P just got hit. The S&P order just got hit.
Nice. Throw if you can, just at least temporarily throw the short box on there, your short position box, and then you can take it back off. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yep, will do. Jump back onto the 2 seconds. I better look at that Nasdaq. It's fucking me over. Come on, come back down. 2 seconds, mate.
Yeah, no problem. The box will wait. That's what we used to say in college too.
I don't know about that. I don't know about it waiting too long, mate. We'll be diving in there like a bloody pig eating a melon. No waiting there. All right. Geez, so here we go. Let's get this box down. All right, good. Nasdaq's coming back down by the looks of it. All right, let me get that box. Where is it? Short.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. Oh, man.
My stop is at 6902. 6902. I at least want it to fill. I can't really. Yes, that's it there at the moment, just a 2.84. But this might be a good spot to write it down. So actually I might go to a higher time frame because I'm only on the 10 minute. Get a I don't have to do escape. There you go. No, I want it to come down, fill this gap. What are we? There. So what's that? That's around 3 hours, 3, 6, 9. So that's about tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, 6, 8. I'll go a little bit higher, roughly about the middle of the gap there, top of the Kumo. 6, 8, 2, 2. So I'm going to drop that down again.
All right.
6, 8, 2, 2. There you go. 6, 8, 2, 3.
And whenever you get a chance, if you're in if you're in any of these, just throw that position box on there so I can grab it later.
Oh, I haven't got to share. Sorry, I wasn't sharing then.
That's
So
all
there
right.
you go. Share. So there you go. My order was on at 6. I'll give it the precise one. 6,888.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And my stop is at 6902. And what? 6903, 6029, 602.9. So basically 6903. And my take profit is going to be at 6,823. So that is a 5.23 to 1.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'll get it back to the 10-minute chart. So you can see. So pretty much, yeah, patient paid on that one. So what was the high? No. There you go. Basically 1 pip off the high so far.
That JPY short would have paid off. Look at that.
Oh, and there goes the Euro Yen too. Oh, there goes the USD. Shit.
Yeah, finally.
There you go. Oh, at least the Nasdaq's come back in for me. S&P's come back in. So profits. We've got some profitable trades going on anyway.
Yes.
Where's this? Well, it's possible another entry here, but it's dangerous. On the
USD.
JPY.
Are you looking at JPY? Yeah, it's going to pop.
Yeah,
back
USD.
up. It will.
Yeah, I know.
It may very well pop back up. Very high probability. So I don't think it's ready to.
Fake out. Yeah, exactly.
It needs more time.
That's what I was saying. Well, yeah, you could possibly short it right there, but it's not doing. It's already bouncing out of that box, getting back above the Kumo already.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Like you said, I think it's going to grind sideways, but I think it's going to grind sideways to down for a bit. I don't know if it's just going to be purely sideways, but it will find support most likely in the next hour.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say probably within 5 to 10 minutes, we'll know what it's going to do. According to the 3 minutes on the Kumo cloud in the 3 minutes. Should start riding up this Kumo shortly, or it's going to head down at one of the two. She has that Euro Yen. Oh, I've got so close to it here. Where's that? 646. That's the high there. About 4 or 5 pips off on that one. I'd love to just grab this yen because it's just got so much downside to it. I'll show you on the weekly. We looked at it the other day.
Are you euro or US? Yeah, I
Euro
can't.
yen. It's just too bullish. I know it's just too bullish at the moment.
Yeah,
it's just way too good. But you can imagine when it gets the pullback, it's going to be nasty.
Oh yeah. And I'll have I'll do the signal on it. Like, okay, so the histogram. I'll show you what to look at here while your trades are playing out. Let me delete all my stuff here before drawing. Okay, so I'm going to flip to my screen briefly.
Yep, I'll have a look as well.
The thing to look at on the daily USD JPY is the MACD histogram. This divergence right here is massive, and histogram divergence is really like, I mean, all divergences matter, I guess, but histogram divergences really make the difference. So when you have the histogram on the top side up here, anytime that the top is more than twice the smaller top, then that is, especially when you see, well, almost only when you see it flip to red, right? So you got green to red, and then the next green hill is going to be less than twice the height of the prior green hill. Then you're looking at a massive move down. And technically you could be in it now. When it goes, it will go, most likely. Now, if this technically could continue up, this could continue up, but not likely. So, I mean, it's, you know, that's what there is to look at. It just means that price is continuing up on weaker and weaker bullishness. And when the bulls get tired, they're going to be exhausted. And that's on the daily, my friends. So, you know, there's a really good chance that this will continue up, bump its head either here or lower, where that blue line is. It might not even make it that far. I mean, there's a really good chance it's not going to even get there. It'll probably just end right here. Not too much higher than it's already gone. It'll continue to push up. I just don't think it's ready to go down just yet, but it'll probably go at least sideways and down. It's game over.
Yeah, well, I just looked at the 3 hour just then. It's good those indices are starting to head back down again. Oh, should I take a short on the Nasdaq? Another one. Let me have a look. Oh, it's back inside that box. Love it. It's hard to get back in there sometimes. When you get back in there, it's good.
Yeah, you know, you always want to get back in. You just got to make sure that you handle it right in the first place, and your chances of getting back in are higher.
Exactly. You want recommendations, not knockbacks.
Say again?
You want recommendations, so they can recommend.
Yeah. Oh, there's always a, you know, horizontal integration.
That's a new one.
That's an economic term. Yeah. Vertical integration and horizontal integration. So horizontal integration is when you buy all of the related businesses that are like just like your business, right? Vertical integration is when you buy all of the businesses that feed into your business and then your business feeds into. So if you're a plumber and you buy all the other plumbing businesses, that's horizontal integration. If you're a plumber and you buy the pipe supplier and then you buy the miner who supplies the pipe supplier, then you've bought, you know, you're vertically integrating. But, you know, when we talk about going horizontal, it invokes other ideas, right?
That's where my head was in the gutter there for a minute.
So that was the idea.
Yep. Geez, this Euro JPY.
That's a deep econ joke. A college professor would have been quietly proud of it. You know, he wouldn't be able to openly laugh about it, but.
All right, but fuck, should I take this or not? Yeah, I was looking at the 3 hour. The 3 hour looks like it's turning. Well, it could be, like we said just then. The 3 hour looks like it might be turning shortly.
Which one are we looking at?
USD, Euro Yen. Start looking at indicators. It's still got more in it. I still think there could be a little bit more in it still.
Yeah, I don't think the euro is as bullish as the dollar. So you're gonna have
no. What do we got? Where's the Euro USD? Oh, it's getting close to what we're looking at before. Will it get there? Who knows? 89. Shit, where's the volume? How's that going?
How's
I'll share that tab, sorry.
When you have a chance, take a look at your S&P trade, see how that's doing.
Yeah, I've got it on the screen to my left on my Wender account, so I've got that going. So that's 12.4 pips up at the moment.
Nice.
And Nasdaq's going good again for now.
You're short S&P, right? So you're that's beautiful. It pushed up and pushed right back down. So you're doing beautiful on that.
That ended up being a good little trade. Patience paid off there. Paid off.
Patience in trading is what it's about.
Oh yes, I need to learn to be a bit more patient. Sometimes I just jump in too fast, and that gets me in trouble. That's what I was saying to you last time after the last couple of videos. It's like, nah, just got to be a bit more patient, stick to my usual. Well, get back to being a bit more patient anyway.
It's made a difference for me in recent trading weeks.
Yeah, well, it's cost me being impatient the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it will.
Definitely, it fucking has. That's all I'll say. My account and the basically got the Rolex left behind. Got bent over, taken over, and just fucking two-fisted. Left. Even the Rolex got left in there. All right, fucking. I want to take that euro yen, but patience. Oh, yeah, there you go. I just looked at the USD JPY. Yeah, that's rolled over a little bit.
Yeah, it's rolled over, but it should come back. But the rollover might go through the session. I mean, I can't take a trade in mixed market like that. It's so bullish. I just have to let it roll over and let it come back.
It's trying to bounce off this Kuma. Can you see it there?
Yep. Yeah, off the bottom.
It's inside the box there as well. See what it does. Maybe I can get a little one down the bottom of this box.
I was going to say, it's probably going to go to the bottom of your box right there.
Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Let's check this out. I've already done it by the looks of it. Yes, I have. I was going to put the fixed range volume. I've already done it. That's where I got the two boxes from, here and here. And that's exactly where I went, to the first box. See if it wants to go into the second. What's the Nasdaq? Can I get another trade on that Nasdaq? I just don't want to touch that Nasdaq yet. On the 1 minute, I'm looking at the 1 minute on my Wanda chart anyway. I don't want to touch it yet, not on my Wanda, as in another trade anyway. I'll leave this one for now. Euro USD is getting.
I'm going to go on mute for a moment there, Nick.
Yeah, go for it. I'll take that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Jeez, that silver's going for it. Lucky I didn't touch that. Would have been a good long. Definitely not a good short. And the indices are still doing quite well for now. Those trades look quite good. Close to my Euro USD short. I'll share that tab. Got close to it here. Could take one off here. Just not too sure about it yet. I think that's the Euro yen. Of course. Of course. Fuck, of course you did. Whole time frame. Oh well, I've got the 10-minute chart on now. If it closes below the Kumo, I might take that trade. Still got a little bit of time in here, but so we've got it's nearly 11 o'clock, so possibly another 20 minutes of going sideways, unless it starts breaking, which it pretty much is now. Come on, Nasdaq, get back down. Get back down there. S&P's going nicely for now. That was a beautiful little entry. 1 pip from the top. Well, 1 point from the top there.
That's beautiful, man. Hey, do me a favor, throw on the short position box, at least temporarily, so I can record that.
Yeah. Do you want me to move this across a little bit? So, no, but now it's just moved the entry. No, I didn't get into there. It's a pain in the ass, this thing. That's why I prefer to have it here, so at least that way you can still see what's going on. What's my entry? 884. There you go. Is that all right if I leave it like that?
No worries. As long as
Yeah, sorry, can you see it now? Yep, can you see it now? There you go.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll be back shortly. I'll be back in a bit.
No worries. There you go, everyone. I've just done it like that, so at least that I can still see what's going on. I can still see the candles. I can actually see what's going on here with the candles. Otherwise, I'll start putting this box back across and I can't see anything. Alrighty, has this USD JPY. Sorry about that, keep forgetting to share this screen. So we've got a little bit of something forming here. Could be a little bit of a bounce back to the upside. I still think it's probably going to come down bottom of this box first. If not, even down here, get a lot of liquidity and then head back up again. We'll see. So it's just too risky to take that trade at the moment. How did it close? Back in the Euro JPY. Basically closed just above the Kumo. There you go. Lucky I didn't take it. I still think a better entry's up here. Well, that's gonna let me know. I'd rather get up here. So I can pinch a little bit more liquidity first. 6.9, 691, 691. You know what? I'm going to put an order on for later on. It's getting late anyway, so well, my time frame. I'm in Asia here, so it's 10:20 p.m. for me. So I will put an order in for later on. We've got to sell. Just a limit order. I'm going to put the limit order at. What's the spread? Geez, 3-point spread at the moment. 3-point spread. 3-point spread. So if it's 69, I need the order at 66. 7866. 178.66. That allows for the 3-point spread. Do this first. Should be nice there. Geez, that'll be my first take profit right there. It says 50 pips in it. Actually, no, from there it's 60 pips, 60, 65 pips. Next spot, but on the higher time frames, that's only 10 minutes. Quite easily get all the way back down here. 177.20. Actually, I'm going to take that. So stop loss is going to be at $179. And take profit at, what's this one? I'll make it just above there. 177, allow for the spread, 177.40. 177.40. 177.40. So yeah, I'll just repeat that. Put my order on for 2 seconds. I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is on the 10-minute here, but so basically I've gone for, I put my order at this Euro JPY. Put my order on at 178. Let me click back on it so I can get precise. 178.66. That's allowing for the 3 pip spread. And my take profit is going to be at 177.40. So that's
are you entering now, or are you just ended up?
Pips. No, I was just basically telling everyone I'm putting a limit order on for later on the Euro JPY. 16. I'll just let you know again. 178.66. That's my sell limit order, and take profit at 177.40. So 126 pips if it pulls off. So basically just here. That's where my orders. That's where I've got a limit order. There's one take profit just here.
Well, hey, can you throw a long short box on it? Just throw it a box on there for the people to see it, and then you can take it right back off.
Because there's no actual order on it yet.
Just right at the order entry. We know you're not in it yet. We just want to see what it would look like.
No worries. Let me get that out of the way. Let me just get back to my indices. Yeah, all right, beautiful. They're still going well. All right, short box. Where are we? Short. I'll do it to the side again. The minute I start putting on the boxes, it just throws me around. All right, so also 166. 166.4.
That's a beautiful short. What is that? That's a 3.5, 4 to 1.
177.40, I think it was. Yeah. And then let me drop this down to, what's it, 171.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 4.7 to 1. I like it.
That's at 179.
I'm just taking note. What's this?
3.5.
EURJPY.
Yep, Euro yen, 3.5. That's on the 10 minute there. That's just a good trade. Like I said, it should definitely hit here quite easily if it hits there. You should definitely get that. What's that? 178.07. I'm going to go for a little bit something a bit better here. So technically 177.23, 177.30, but I'm going above here just to make sure it gets hit. I'm out of there.
All right. I'm going to be off a minute. I'm going to make some tea. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. No worries.
We'll be on here not too much longer, but as long as I know what trades you're getting into, we can always take a look at whether or not on a still shot if you're able to win them, right? So
yeah, no worries. Yeah, But yeah, go for it. So I think you got a show coming up in about half an hour as well, I think.
Yeah, that's correct. I got an Ian Burlingame coming up.
Oh, he's on tonight. Oh, sweet. All right. So I'll take over. Go make your tea. All right. So yeah, basically, yep. What have we got? S&P still going well, up 20 points. So far, so good. Nasdaq's back in the game. Yeah, I probably could have got back in here. Spewing. Jeez, if I took that, what would that have been? It's that 70, 80 points there already. Oh, well, lucky I didn't get out. I was starting to shit my pants there, to be quite honest. I thought, fuck, I should have just taken it. But it's all right. Back in the game. Back in the game. All right, USD JPY. It's sitting inside that box. It's warming up. It's heating up. What's it doing? Yeah, so you can still see the divergence here. It's building up to something, but not yet. Still not yet. I've seen this too many times. I think it's got one more little flush to go. It's going to flush. So you could possibly take a short here. If you want to be risky, you could take a short here. 154.14. Could do it, but there's just too much risk involved. It could quite easily just pop straight back up to here. Grab that bit of liquidity, then come back down. So I just don't want to take that. Get everybody excited and then just pop straight back down into here. Sorry about that, wasn't sharing the tab. Now let's go over that again. USD JPY. Could quite easily just hit the top of this box right here. Could easily take the short here. Come down to here. What's that? It's only 13 pips, not worth it. Could quite easily just come up to the top of this pre-market like I was just saying before. Just come straight back up, grab a bit of long liquidity, and just head back down into here, then pop up again. Still wait for that Euro USD. It's getting there, Yeah, 89. Got a few up here. Sit at 116.09. There's a lot of rejection from there. Then we got the top of this box, which is here, which is where this run started from. So it could just be a retest here. Coming to retest this section where it just popped up, had a little go. So there's obviously some major resistance there. I'm on the 3-minute chart, by the way. So quite easy to see, come down, try it again, come through, broke that and just started dumping. So more than likely it's going to retest in here somewhere, anywhere in between here. So 1.1589 all the way up to 1.1596. Possibly if it wants to grab a bit of liquidity, might come up to the 116.03 if it wants to grab some liquidity. Depends on what strength it's got, whether it can get up there or not. That's silver going. Silver's not too bad. Still a little bit sideways. Sorry, I'm not showing the tail again. Yep, still a little bit sideways. Getting a bit late down in my time frame, my time of the day. 10:30 at night for me. On a school night. All right, what do we got here? Yep, there you go. JPY's just popping its head back out there. Probably going to grab that little bit of liquidity up here. How's that Euro Yen going? Yep, it's come back up. We're lucky I didn't take that short earlier. Patience.
Yeah, patience, man. Who said it? Somebody famous, like, I don't know. What's the guy at the Oracle of Omaha? I can't think of his name. He said that. What's that?
Oh, who knows? Well, I've never heard of the guy.
Berkshire Hathaway. I just can't think of his name right now.
Buffett,
yeah, I think it was him or somebody like him who said that the market is designed to separate money from the impatient and give it to the patient or something along those lines.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one. Yep, takes money from the impatient to the patient. which makes a lot of sense. That's why I'm not too bad at calling my spots and areas and everything else. Just where I get done a lot of the time is just being impatient. And I've got to be in the trade, got to be in the trade. No, I think I've spoken about it over the last few weeks. That's just my little weakness there. I just need to kill that. And once I kill that, which today you've seen it already, I'm getting there. I'm trying to change that attitude and just patience. That's it. I get it. I don't. That's it. Doesn't matter. So yeah, bit by bit, we'll get there. What have we got? British pound. Oh, it's getting close. British pound. Oh, still hasn't rolled over yet. Not yet. No confirmation yet. Keep forgetting to share the screen every now and then. All right, where's that euro yen? $60, 6 pips short of the euro yen. That's all right. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the night. If this euro USD closes in the next 2.5 minutes inside this Kuma, I might take this short on the euro USD. Pound's still probably got a little bit more chop to sideways to come. Euro. That's that 10 pips. Probably not even worth it. 10 pips. Let's go to the 10-minute. $16 pips. Definitely a bit of a break on that euro, isn't it? Daily. No, this candle needs to get filled for sure.
I was
So,
muted
right
there.
here.
Are you talking euro yen or the euro dollar?
Euro dollar there.
Oh, I'm not
Euro
watching
dollar. There's a nice big candle here that needs to get filled. There's still just a lot of support here in this area, so it needs to break pretty much. The euro USD needs to break 115.68, which is pretty close to it. Starts breaking that in a nice, good break. It's obviously the first one's 115.44. Starts getting through that. There's a nice little dump there to 114.67 at least. Fill this candle up a little bit, at least to 3/4 of the candle. Usually if I see these big candles like that, they like to get filled. Not all the way, but at least 3/4. If it's going to continue up or whatever, they like to fill about 3/4 of the way. So you've got a possible move down in here, 114 to be safe, 114.73. See if we can get an entry here. Entry. Oh, come on, indices, bloody indices. Don't do it to me. What's the S&P? S&P is heading back up. Still 13 pips, 13 points in the game. Nasdaq still holding out for now. Actually, quickly check if there's any news going on. Any news? Share tab. 19 minutes progress in the digital euro. Actually, isn't the Trump China meeting on at the moment? Is it on at the moment, or
I don't know.
has it finished already?
Didn't realize that was today.
That's amazing. I'm just reading the report now. Trump said meeting with Xi was amazing. No, of course, it's always amazing.
Yeah, it's always
outstanding. Trump and China trade deal.
It was the best meeting ever. There was never a
The
meeting
best
that was
meeting ever.
better, and there never
That's the
will be.
one.
Until next time. And there was always
Exactly.
another time.
Until he takes a dummy spit tomorrow.
Right.
That's something else. All right. Trump deal an agreement with many elements. Excellent. Trump reduced fentanyl tariffs to 10%. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Trump reduced fentanyl tariffs to 10%, effective immediately. Trump soybean purchases starting immediately. Agreement on soybeans, agriculture products. Yeah, all right. Oh no! I just closed out. No, I was just clicking under all the boxes, just for like my charts and all that, and I accidentally closed one of my tabs with the S&P and the Russell on it. Doesn't matter. We're nearly finished here anyway. I've still got it on my Wanda chart on the side anyway, so that's all right. That's fine for now. I'll sort it out after. What's flicking? Oh, nat gas is flicking. Actually, I'll tell you what, I had a couple of good trades on wheat and corn. Was it? I took profit on it. Or was it a couple of days ago? I think it was. I had to sit on them for a good week. I think it was week and a half or something like that. I was sitting on those trades, sitting on them for ages. But that paid out. It's pretty good. I just find there on a bit of lows. Yeah, WTI paid out not too bad as well the other day. That was all right. On a long. There you go. There's that. I was just telling people before while you were gone. Could have taken a short here, but too risky. It's more than likely going to pop up, get above here.
Patience, my friend, patience.
Grab that liquidity. It's going to grab that liquidity, then come back down. Yep, it's already come back down, back inside the box, and heading back up again. Could just be chopping here for a while till what? 11:30. Well, 9:15. Around there. Chop, 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 chop. Shit tab. What's this? The pound. So close, so close. Look how close that was to the pound. Then again, I was a little bit too tight on that. I should have been a little bit more here with my alert. There you go. That would have been spot on too. S&P to done. Of course you don't that. You're right again. I'm going to be patient on this. I'll tell you what, Matt, you got your show coming up in about 20 minutes, don't you?
We got a little more time than that. We got a little more time than that. We're good. We're going to start a little bit later today. Maybe 15 minutes late, so we can keep going. We got some time.
All right. I was going to say, if you want to start wrapping it up, you can, because I'm pretty much just going to start being a bit more patient here. So
no problem. Yeah, if we're done, we can totally. I mean, we've been going for an hour and a half, so there's no reason to continue. But how are we doing? Let me. How are we doing on the trades that we're in, as far as like the S&P and the other ones that we're actually into?
S&P, I've just closed that one, but
did we close that in profit?
No. That one there, that's the charts that I accidentally pressed the close button on. So I just got to quickly load it up again. It's going to take a while to load, and it doesn't even look like it wants to load yet. All right. Doesn't matter, we'll leave that. I'm still up on it anyway, because I've got to load it all back up and everything else, and didn't seem to want to do it while I was streaming here. There you go. It's loading up now, so that's all right.
Oh, no worries. Right, I'd like to see to have a look at it as far as the actual level of profit, if possible.
Yeah, no worries. it's turning up, so I'm just going to change that. All right. I won't worry about all the rest of them for now. I'll just go straight to the S&P.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, man.
S&P, whatever that one will do. Actually, what was it on? I think it was on the 3 hour. Probably got to do that draw again by the looks of it. Oh, here we go. It's come up here. All right. So what is it? That's on the 3 minute chart. All right. There you go. 3 minutes. Open that up. There you go. It's come up and reversed on me. So still, what's it sitting at the moment? As long as it doesn't start getting back over 886 should be right. Hopefully it's just going to go straight onto this top of the Kumo here and head straight back down. She's got a nice bend here, so same as there. Hopefully it's going to start popping back down.
Yeah, if we get any winners, just take a screenshot and fire it off with that short box on it, and that way we at least have a documentation of it.
Yep, not a problem. Other than that, Nasdaq is still going, still up 279 pips. That's what I'm up on at the moment.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Can we get a shot of that one?
Yep, I took it off before, but I'll put it back on. Where was that? What was my entry? It was 226,246.
We're still looking at S&P on the screen.
Are we? Oh, sorry. There you go. Fuck me. It's going to break even.
Yeah, I can see it there.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Shorting indices. Excuse me. Shorting indices is always a risk in this current environment. It just is what it is.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fucking pain in the ass. All right. We'll chuck that box on. Where is it? Is that short? I'll do it on the side here. What's that? 26, 246. 246. 246. There you go. 246. I've got it to break even at the moment, but I'll put it to my original stop so everyone can see.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know what you mean. If it goes to the entry, then you're out of the trade.
Yeah, that's it. Whatever, 300. It's 26,300. That's my stop. All right. What was my take profit? Where's that gap? Get back over here. It's 500. That's that Nasdaq one there. That's if it pulls off. So Nasdaq, that's a 14 to 1 if that pulls off. It's basically, I've got it to. I'll show it one again.
So that's your entry way up high there above the Kumo.
Yeah, this is on a 10-minute chart, so
okay.
It was early run. It was early run of the day today. I'll get
That's
back
a beautiful
to the 3
trade.
hour.
I'd love to see you win that one.
Oh, yeah. So would I.
If you win these, just give us a still shot of the win with the long short box in it, so we can have an idea of how you did, because that's quite the trade.
That's if it holds out to stay on it that long. All right, so yeah, basically I got onto it early this morning. Must have been this one.
Got it.
Yeah. Must have been this bar or this one. One of these two. So what was that? Thursday. So 8 o'clock this morning. About this one. Oh no, I would have got it here as well. 2 o'clock in the morning. Probably 2 o'clock in the morning then, by the looks of it. Actually, hang on. I can't remember whether I put it on last night or whether this morning before I went to work. So if I put it on this morning before I went to work, it would have been 8 o'clock or 11 o'clock. One of these two bars here. That's when I actually got in. You can see the little green box there anyway. So one of these two bars here, 8 o'clock this morning. So it's basically after hours for you guys.
Yeah.
Get back to the 10-minute. It's good. S&P's just heading back down again. Thank goodness for
I
that.
can see it there bouncing off the top of your candle box.
Yep, where is it?
Yep, that's lovely. I think S&P might be your winner. We'll see. We'll see if it still heads down or if the Trump put catches on.
If it's going to fuck me again like it always does, part of my language.
Yeah, you gotta
So the
think about
industry's
that.
been doing it for me for the last couple of weeks.
If you're dealing with a consistent issue with the same,
I'm getting on good spots. I'm getting on good spots and everything else, but because sit on it, don't take it. Yeah, and then you just end up seeing it go right past. Yeah, there you go. All that profit gone. Gives it the shits. And then what was it? A couple of weeks back when it did start to fall, I just kept going and going and going and going. I took it too early. Because it's going to reverse on me again. It's going to reverse on me again, like it has done for the last 2-3 weeks. Yeah. That one day just keeps on going and going. The one day I take the profit, that's the day it keeps going and going and going. Like we talked about before, the impatient. But it is what it is.
It is what it is, my friend. Well, I appreciate you coming on. And like I said, if we get some wins, throw us a still shot, and we'll document that for our guys. And as always, Mikko, it's a pleasure to have you on, my friend. Maybe we can, maybe next time I will remember to send you the link at least 15 minutes early, and we can work on getting your microphone set. But what you'll probably need to do is go to your audio settings, audio settings in the computer to start with. What browser do you use, by the way?
At the moment, I'm using the Microsoft browser.
Okay, in the browser, there will be settings. And in those settings, you'll probably need, because this is web-based, right? We're on StreamYard. So you'll need to go to the browser settings and make sure that the settings are either default, which is going to default to your computer, or you might have to actually switch it to your new microphone. Oh, we lost you. Well, we lost Mick anyway, so he's out. Let me go ahead and add on my screen, which there's really nothing to see there. We see the USD JPY. We see whoa, what a mess. Hold on a second. Let me put it to the right screen. USD JPY might be coming back. I don't know that it's ready to take the long yet. The bottom might have been right in this area, but
sorry about
we'll
that.
see about it. Yeah, no worries.
Did
we'll see about that.
Yep,
go ahead,
no
Nick.
worries. Did you end up seeing my screen on the last screen or not?
I mean, I saw it, but then when you left, it was gone.
Oh, okay, because I opened up the settings, then a bit of personal stuff ended up coming on then.
Oh, well, you know what I could do? I can edit that out.
Yeah, if you can, then please. I think just whatever
Here's what
that
I'll
was
do.
in the last couple of minutes.
I'm going to end the stream. So thank you all for watching. Mikko, you're an absolute champ. Thanks for coming on. We're going to take care of a couple things, and we'll be back next week. Thank you all for watching.
No worries. Thanks for that.